So bottom line is that if the guy goes for it, you're pinning it to where it belongs and then hit. Yep. Okay? For a cop's purpose, what we teach is after you get separated, obviously it's an immediate draw. Okay? Because, you know, my school thought is this: if this guy tried to just get my gun, obviously it's a deadly force situation. And if I got away and he's trying to do it again, I mean, I think I'm good to use it now. Because what I'm supposed to do, let him try again and maybe get it? Yeah, it doesn't really work that way. All right? So, just the core technique is pinning it and just hitting as hard as you can. Okay? We'll do some stuff on the ground. This is probably a little bit more, it's the same stuff, but you do an escape too? Like a roll if you want?
You know, the only thing they do is they shrimp out and kick them off because, you know, sweeps and things like that, it just,
okay.
It's training, it's training.
Okay.
You know, so rather than get them off with an eye gouge and then let them shrimp them out.
Okay, so you want to do like a guard position first, like if you fall into a guard?
That's fine.
Okay. So, how is this going to happen? The tackle. You get your hips back in time, you land, and now you get your legs this way. Okay. Why you shouldn't carry your gun in the back is this is the answer right here. Because I don't give a shit. If this guy's heavy on me, if he's on top of me, I'm never going to be able to draw something from my back. The reason why we like this position better as cops is obviously that if this becomes, if he's not getting off me and he's hitting me, I can at least draw my gun and do what I have to do here if I have to. Okay? So, as far as the handgun retention goes, same thing. He commits to try to get my firearm. What am I doing? Same thing, pinning and striking. Striking. I move up, all right, to my hips. Do whatever you want from here, but you got to get your hip in, and I'm going to kick him off. Now, if I got a gun, I'm just going to sit right here. I don't need to get up. This is a great position. It's a great shooting position from here. Okay? If you have a concealed weapon and he was just going for your weapon, this is the way you should end up. If he's going for your weapon and trying to punch you, this is where you're going to end up. Okay? Pointing right at him. Okay? So, he tackles me. I end up in some type of guard position, whatever. Okay? He goes for my weapon. Boom, same thing. I'm married, and the same rule applies. You do the same thing as you were doing when you were standing up. I'm going to be striking. Strike. I get my hips up. Bang, bang. Get him out. Hit, hit. Now I'm in a strong position here. Get one leg in, or you can switch, whatever you want to do, and kick him off. Draw from anywhere. Okay? If it's not working, and I'm eating it, same thing. He's hitting it, and I'm losing, and I'm a police officer again, or I'm a civilian, and I think I'm, you know, losing, or he's knocking me out. Boom! Get his hands off. Bang! Chop, chop, hit. If I got him from here, same thing. All right?
Just a note on automatic and revolver-based weapons for grappling. The clear better choice is a revolver. Clearly, because even if if that thing's grabbed and for the slide doesn't move, or if the muzzle on the auto is jammed, it's not going to fire. Okay, revolver, no problem. Okay.
You can hit him with the gun too, guys. Hit him. I mean, whatever. That's true. That's an important point. If you jam it in somebody, you get maybe that first round off, but then after that, it's done and won't cycle anymore. Okay, that's an important point.
And I don't know what you're hitting somebody with your weapon. The way that I was shown is just really the side of it and holding it with your finger off the trigger and bashing them on the side of the head like a rock. Is there anything else?
My take is if I. It would be, you don't want your finger on the trigger because it's going to make you squeeze it. So, I would think that's something you would do is if, like, say, for example, it did get jammed or whatever, you would use it as like a battering thing. But I guess if you're going to pistol whip somebody.
If it got jammed, it's not going to fire anyway.
That's what, I mean, it's either empty.
Or empty or it's jammed,
Because you'll fire, 8, 10 rounds, 15 rounds in the bag, still keep coming. Shit. So, there you go.
So, for the civilians, what would happen is you get tackled and your shirt just creeps up and they see you got a gun. And I mean, I really think that could happen. Carrying guns is huge. This is a big decision, and not to be taken lightly. So if you get in a bar scrum, all of a sudden this can turn into that shirt creeps up and he sees that gun, he goes right for it. That can absolutely happen. Pin that hand, same thing, and strike, strike. Get those hips out, and however you want to kick them off. Or just light them up and let them fall off. Whatever you're doing. But you don't want to stay there long, because he could work you, especially if you're like in that position on your back. That's why I would never carry on my back. Ever.
That's why what?
I would never carry it in the small of my back. Just think about the positions where you can't, the only position where I couldn't get this gun is here. And
Depending on what side you fall on, too.
Right.
You know, you still do it, yeah.
you know, back, I mean, I think you're more likely, you fall here, at least you can roll to the side. I think you're more likely having someone pin you on your back. I don't know. And if you also, you can't see who's grabbing it. Grab it right out of your back without even doing anything, you know? So try it. You fall into a guard position, however you want to work that, and strike, pin the gun, strike, 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 and then kick out. You guys do guard defense, right?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So
You could do, you know, you could do the cover and the hack out just like we were doing this.
Yeah, we did all the cover and hack
Okay,
out,
cool.
Really
Yeah.
elbows.
just do it with the handgun part of it.